in the entire country and outside by nations of the world. It was a great victory that United Nations, at the call of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, accepted it. And United Nations, with overwhelming majority, nearly unanimous, declared 21st June as International Yoga Day. I call upon everyone to make yoga a daily habit. This is our gift to the entire world. And we as Indians can be proud of our heritage, of our civilization. On this day, I will need to indicate violence has no answer to any problem. Violence has no place in democratic society. Violence is an enemy of civil society. Violence violates our human rights. It is very painful, particularly for old people, women and girls, and children. As Governor State of West Bengal, I am concerned that our state has seen violence of very severe category, not seen anywhere else. You know the problem. You cannot solve the problem. Diagnosis has taken place by judiciary. We have never seen careers being destroyed of thousands of boys and girls because of corruption, illegalities in teacher recruitment. Every day I am bothered, concerned, and in pain. Skeletons are coming out of the cupboards. And the channel of corruption is going like a creeper up to the highest level. This should have been moment for media. This scam is ballooning every day, attaining explosive dimensions the country has never seen. Such kind of scam in recruitment. We cannot play with the lives of those young people, boys and girls, who prepare for an examination, take interview, and suddenly what they find? Employment is given to those who never participated in the examination. Employment is given to those who are not in the merit list. Employment, as reported, is being given for consideration. And now, to divert attention, I gather from media every day. They have brought some changes. The changes is that the governor must be removed and the chief minister be substituted in place of the governor for various bodies, including for appointment of vice chancellors and who should be the chancellor. I will consider all these bills legally. I will consider all these bills according to Constitution. I will consider all these bills taking note of the situation that education is in the concurrent list. I will examine these bills in the perspective of University Grants Commission Act. I will pay attention to these bills after taking note of Supreme Court decisions. I will act 100% in accordance with law. But I am appalled when members of the opposition tell me that they are trying to create a new post. State of West Bengal must have same person as Governor and Chief Minister. That is the ultimate object. This can't happen. We are society governed by law. Your governor is servant of Indian Constitution and servant of the people of West Bengal. Your governor will take command only and only from the Constitution. I will not examine these bills with any rancor, anger, bias or prejudice. I will examine these bills from the perspective of law. If I will find the bills merit acceptance, I will do it. If I find the bills are in transgression of Constitution, in transgression of law, in transgression of Central Act, in violation to Supreme Court judgments, I would still interact with the government. For violence is a stigma on this cultural land. More than that, the government of the day not taking right steps to curb violence is a matter of deep concern. I have cautioned the government, police and bureaucracy that they must take all steps. How can we burn our trains? How can we destroy our public property? Those who do it are not true Bharatiya, are not true Indians. That's a damage to democratic fabric, rule of law, and our nation. So much fear in the mind of the people, in your mind, sir, that because of fear, you are even unable to speak about fear. Is it not crucible of violation of human rights? Are we not in gas chamber of democracy that we cannot even speak or pick up courage to speak about the fear? How can you find a solution, salvation, freedom from fear when you can't even talk about it? And what Kabir Guru said was, where the head is held high. My head as constitutional head is in shame. We have to change the situation. We have to make people breathe freedom. We have to assure people get out of fear. And I can assure you, Indian Constitution is very powerful. If it has given me duty as governor to preserve, protect and defend Constitution, law and serve the people of the state, I have enough in the Constitution to deal with these situations. I am a friend of the people, friend of the government, but my expectation is from the government, believe in rule of law, believe in Constitution, get rid of corruption, don't allow these scams to happen, punish the guilty. Once that happens, your governor as first servant will be side by side with the government. If that be not so, I will address the issue. Several members here have spoken to me something which is anti-democratic. Representatives of the people, MPs and MLAs are so ill-treated by administration. I was surprised that in spite of a directive of a district magistrate, one ADM had the audacity to invite only ruling party MLAs. He has committed a big crime. He shall be held accountable. Many people think the governor is speaking, what is he doing? I want to convey through media. Right from 30th of July 2019, I have been in action mode to ensure governance in the country is according to Constitution. Why not in West Bengal? I am enforcing it, and you would have seen those who thought law will never catch them, whether it is coal mafia or cattle mafia. You have seen what has happened to them. You have seen how their assets are being frozen. You must have seen how some have left the country, how some have become refugees of law. Always remember, no one is above law. Not your governor, not your chief minister. You are accountable to law. Law may take time, but a strangled hold of law, the noose of law, will reach your neck someday. And those who have committed crime, and crime against democracy in particular, cannot be spared and shall not be spared. I am often worried when I read what Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore said, what he had visualized, where mind is without fear, head is held high.